Hello there everyone, and welcome to another episode of Against All Odds. This comes to you from Jim Will on our Discord server. Follow the Samurai, good old Follow the Samurai. We have 3 armies against us. And we have a pretty potent garrison. We got line infantry with a lot of experience and upgraded accuracy. Same thing with these levy infantry here, as well as a very helpful garrison. Against us, the first 2 armies are really easy. My only concern is the last army has 5 units of Yarikachi, and I really need to save my ammo for this. The only problem with this composition is that line infantry run out of ammo very quickly, and I need to husband them and keep I need to keep them from running out of ammo for the real muscle that the AI army has. But the fact that the first army doesn't have a general should help me. And the gates are already broken, which is actually a good thing in these fights. You'll see why in a bit if you don't know why. This is the best fort type, by the way. There's so much you can do on this map. There's so many choke points. There's so many ways to get back and into the fort if you need to like kite units around. There's always an escape route. And there's so many like overlapping zones of fire. You can deploy units in such a variety of ways, with both inside and outside the fort, that it's just and the AI also has different deployment sectors. There's some down here towards this forested area. There's down here on this path, this road here. I think the enemy reinforcements are gonna come up from this section here. He told me that they normally come up from this area, so we'll see about that. There's not much I can do though to I'm not sure if they're either going to show up from here or here. They very rarely show up from here, but I don't know how that works. Like it's weird. But anyway, so I have a lot of gun units here, so there's a bit of flexibility in how I deploy inside the fort. I am going to split the garrison off into its own group, as I normally do. Line infantry in their own group. They don't have kneel fire, unfortunately, but it's not critical for this fight. Gonna have the spear levy garrison outside here. Now, spear levy garrison are a very difficult unit to use properly because they're expendable, but their morale is also so bad that they will just rout to anything. So it's really tough to use them as a meat shield. But then on the other hand, you have spear levy with a lot of experience here, but they're also not expendable. So it's kind of a dilemma. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make as much use of my levy infantry in this fight as possible. I'm not gonna deploy them on the walls just yet. I'm gonna wait for the enemy to approach. So I'm going to make heavy use, like very heavy use of my levy infantry in the earlier phases of this fight. You may be wondering why, but if you look at the stats here, levy infantry have 15 ammo versus only 10 for line infantry. So there's truck beeping out there outside. Anyway, so yeah, levy infantry have more ammo, and because they have a slower fire rate, it means that they're highly unlikely to run out of ammo. And that's very important for these multi-phase siege defenses. It's essential to ensure that units still have ammo come the third phase of the fight. And I have the mini-map. I just realized I have a mini-map here. Okay, so enemy reinforcements. This is a bit of a cheat sheet right now. Generals Hatamoto, all the generals are back here. But getting rid of them is not that important for this fight. You want to get rid of the generals in fights where the enemy has a lot of melee infantry, because you want to shatter them because they have such high morale, and having to rout them multiple times is just not something that you have the capacity to do when you're this outnumbered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my line infantry. So we've confirmed that almost all of the enemy units are going to be showing up from this sector. So this is where most of the fight is going to be. I'm going to make sure that I'm ready for them when they come here. So I'm gonna deploy my units in a bit of a concave here to get as many units, to bring as many guns to bear. So you got levy infantry on the walls, and I prefer placing them on the walls over line infantry because there's a +10, I think, to reload skill when you place them on the walls, and of course that benefits levy infantry. Like it evens out the effectiveness of the units. In these fights where I have to cover multiple fronts, I'd much rather have equally competent units than one really competent one and then a huge gap between the rest of them. So there's a bit of a waiting game here. First, the reason I said the gates being broken is actually an advantage. Oh, that's interesting. What you can actually what is this? Oh, whoa. Oh, that's interesting. I never noticed that. There's a lot of weird interactions with these gate types here. I was saying that the enemy AI, the AI for modern units has a strong tendency. Now the game is hitching because it's loading reinforcements, and it happens sometimes. Yeah, look at this hitching. It's horrible. The AI is basically hard-coded to march through the gates. So this is a nasty choke point here. Instead of just climbing the walls, we want them to march into that nasty choke point, and I'd rather that than them climbing over the walls. I can concentrate my firepower, and they don't have any capacity to fire back. Awesome. Okay, taking fire here. I'm gonna wait just a bit longer before I deploy my levy garrison on the walls. I normally am pretty okay taking losses on these units, but there's a lot of enemy units to go through in this fight, so I'm not gonna be reckless. Now you see these guys are trying to pathfind into the gate instead of... I'm gonna try this here. I'm gonna place units on this wall here. I could put the line infantry on the parapets here to fire into these levy infantry, but I think that might be a waste of ammo. I'm being really judicious here with the ammo. Yeah, you see that some of those guys have a sight on these, interestingly. Yeah, they're just gonna waste their ammo here, by the way. This is something left over from Empire. It's not as bad as Empire, but they still... There's some weird things with the line of sight, so they will fire into this wall here and just waste their ammo. I guess it's a useful delaying tactic. Somehow these guys are also firing as well. Are they firing through the wall? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of weird interactions with these gatehouses, with the what are these, like, tunnel gatehouses. There's a lot of weird interactions with them. Yeah, so we're gonna start firing back into these guys. Really good angle here. And the archery tower is also just giving us a bit of support. Archery towers, don't underestimate them. It's a small contribution, but it's beneficial over the course of a fight. It's basically infinite ammo. I think I'm going to use the spear levy here just to run down that tunnel real quick. I'm going to turn off fire at will. I need to micromanage the fire at will because the targeting system in this game is just so broken. Same thing over here, just focus fire this unit. Alright, and taking my line infantry off the walls now so they don't waste their ammo on routing units. Once the units shatter, I do not want anything firing on them. I'm going to make sure my general's nearby just to give, in case one of these units starts to waver. Yep, keep firing, boys. That unit has been shattered. We got multiple shattering units here. I'm going to pop Inspire. It's a very long fight, so I can pop Inspire multiple times. Alright, we got levy infantry advancing. Wait, no, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I have to rush in the spear levy now and tie down those gun units. Levy garrison infantry, 200 kills. Very, very good overall. Hit them in the flanks. I should have moved the spear levy out earlier. But okay, that's fine. If I had naval fire support in this fight, that would be amazing. Naval fire support would be absolutely amazing in this kind of fight. Holy crap. Okay, we got the Yarikachi arriving. That's not good. And I'm going to turn on fire at will. Fight still going on here. Spear levy garrison have gained some experience. It's a good thing. Also, yeah, the fire at will. That's it. You see, that's the morale benefit of having gunfire. You might think the benefit of gunfire is the raw killing power, but it really isn't. It's the ability to cause those morale shocks. That's why guns matter so much. Get out. Move, move, move. Don't you dare rout. Ah, man, they routed. Get out of that situation, man. Yeah, this is where the movement becomes really buggy, but at least they're routing back into the fort. I might be able to use them again. Charge them down, boys. All right, I'm gonna pull this levy infantry back now. Just get everything back into the Tenshu, or maybe actually I'm gonna pull them down here onto this wall. Get them into a better fight. Yep, line infantry now is when the damage comes in. Saving that ammo for all the Yarikachi. Gonna make sure I have enough bullets to get rid of all of them. Okay, the spear levy have safely extricated themselves from that fight. Man, move. Okay, we got a spear levy wavering here. I wonder if these units are going to shatter. I need units shattering, by the way. That's really important. I'm going to pull this line infantry back into the wall. You got to be careful, you know, decide when's the opportune time to pull them back. Yeah, fire at will. I'm going to use fire at will over here. Sorry, I'm going to turn off fire at will, I mean. Yeah, pull line infantry back, extricate them from the fight. You start firing again. If you can target the spear levy, that would be great. All right, we got a lot of good fights going on here. I'm going to try and get the spear levy down there. I see a lot of routing, wavering units here. Yep, wavering, Yarikachi. A lot of units are going to start breaking now. This is when the real damage happens. We got one unit to spear levy. I'm going to charge them into the... Yep. Break them. We're going to use this one unit. We're going to unfortunately lose some line infantry units here. I think I managed to mostly preserve. I preserved this one unit of line infantry. That's going to be important for the rest of this fight. Oh, wait. I did not realize some units managed to get through. Yeah, I'm going to pull the levy infantry back as well. We're just going to turn this into major defense in depth. Get through, line infantry. I think the generals might be showing up soon. 412 kills on the on this levy infantry here. We got a lot of routing units running directly into my men. That's great. They're taking the the most favorable route. Unfortunately, oh wait, I need to take back this archery tower before it murders my men. Okay, I'll let the spear levy deal with this nonsense. Yep, that's levy infantry. Amazing, truly pushing these units to the limit. These limits to the unit, I was just about to say. Awesome. Okay. This is Fall of the Samurai, boys. Almost real-life battle scale at this point. Got Matchlock Gachio crossing over the parapets. We got this unit of levy infantry that has no idea. That has no idea what it wants to do right now. Hey, but the important thing is none of these units are going to rally. I will just make sure, I will see to it that none of them rally. I'm going to start micromanaging this levy infantry to make sure he fires the correct targets. Come on, come on. You got 300 kills on spear levy, not bad. I think the generals might be approaching soon. I don't know. Shattered. I'm gonna make sure this line infantry gets some of the kills. So unfortunately, I lost one unit of line infantry. Maybe not in vain. Yarikachi wavering. Shattered. Yarikachi, awesome. I do not want that unit rallying. Levy infantry shattered. We're just running through the scenes of line infantry. Will you break? I'll send the general after them just to make sure. Yep, not taking any counterfire right now. And we're almost out of ammo on this levy infantry, yeah. We're almost out of ammo. So I'm gonna have to... I'm not going to pull them off the walls because there's going to be a delay, unfortunately.
Your general is under attack.
Who by who? Oh, it's the friendly fire. Oh, it's probably the friendly fire. It's probably the friendly fire. That's... Oh man, there's a unit of Yarikachi down there. I better get rid of it. I better get rid of that. 750 kills on this unit of levy infantry. I got a brilliant idea. I'm gonna take out this levy garrison infantry. It's expendable at this point, not really important. Yeah, levy infantry shattered. And I'm gonna send my general in that direction as well. I got the idea here. 800 kills and they are out of ammo. Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. This is where Neil Fire would actually be really, really helpful. Especially in these tighter spaces. We got the generals running in the background. I don't know doing what there, but whatever. I hope he has a garrison. I don't think he has a... No, he doesn't have any garrison. Or sorry, any line like cadet school in this province because he doesn't have a garrison infantry unit. So that's unfortunate. I was thinking, oh, maybe he can replace his line infantry. Hey, we're not far from Satsuma, I think. I'll put this levy infantry back. Yeah, this is the challenge in these Tenshus. It's trying to bring your guns to bear. But I got an idea. I got a really good idea here. We're gonna burn this place down. We're gonna turn up the temperature. We're gonna turn up the temperature here and rout them. Well, the general's approaching. I don't know why they took the long route around, but okay. Here, as he turn up the temperature. Ah, man, I was a bit too late on the trigger. Yeah, I was a bit too late on the trigger. I was gonna try blowing them to smithereens, and now I'm gonna kill my general. I'm gonna kill my general. I'm gonna kill my general. Okay, that was close. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Get back out. Move out. Oh boy, this was a bad idea. This was a horrible idea. Oh my god. Holy crap. Gotta tie them down real quick now. Move around. Move. Yeah, there's these weird interactions when you get here, and I might actually lose my general in this fight. Holy crap. I'm not doing this all again. I thought I was being smart. Okay, get my line infantry on the wall now. No. Get on the wall. Get on the wall. I'm going to try running my general through here. Get him out of this fight. Come on. Yeah, that was an unfortunate series of coincidences right there. We got the general finally approaching and they're targeting. Oh my god. Yeah, I hate it when they do this moving firing thing. It's just so unexpected and broken. Anyway. Saigo Takamori. Isn't that the guy who led the Satsuma Rebellion, by the way? I've heard that name before. Well, if that unit's been broken, we got the enemy general incoming. I'm gonna focus fire him. Focus fire the enemy general, and hopefully we get the army losses soon. Yeah, we got the, I don't know which faction this is, by the way. But that's the thing I was trying to do here. If you have the gatehouses still intact, you can set it on fire, and any units that are caught on the ramp or anything will just get obliterated. I've done that a bunch of times. Come on! I'm gonna just snap a screenshot there. If that's the end of it. Want to make sure I also get the general as well. No, I want to make sure I get the general. I'm not gonna fire, are they? Okay, awesome. If I don't know if he's actually been killed. Sometimes... Oh, there he is. I was about to say that the whatever his name is, the aide-de-camp or whatever how you pronounce it, doesn't always announce the general's death. But that's it for this fight. Heroic victory, costly victory. Okay, fine. I could have done better. I could have saved that one unit of line infantry. That's the big loss over here. A high XP unit of line infantry with upgraded accuracy. That's just... that hurts. I hate seeing it. 1068 to, yeah, a lot of them also survived as well. But that's it. That's it for that invasion threat. It's over. That the province is safe. The follow-up fight is going to be much easier now. And I want to see something because he said he's having trouble with the economy in this game. I want to see how he set up everything. Okay, so that's it. Higo is safe. He's got a Canon range here. Cadet school. That's how it's cottage industry. Oh, he's got 2 cottage industries. Not bad. 3 cottage industries. You have 2.3k per turn at this stage in the campaign. That's not bad. If you build up the cottage industry to a craft workshop, that's even more money being printed. Yeah, unfortunate I lost that unit, but wait, I want to see something. Okay, he does not get... Oh! I did not know this guy can instill fear in enemy units. I would have used him differently then. Okay, I would have used him a bit differently in the fight if I knew he had the fear effect. Could have really helped at some points. Yeah, I messed up bad with the general. He's gonna lose a lot. He's gonna take a lot to replenish. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Jimwell, for this save, and I hope you learned something. And I will see you all next time. As always, if you're having trouble with any saves or any battles in this game, just drop the save in Discord and I'll try to get there as fast as I can. Bye-bye!